If there's one thing I love more than anything in this entire world, it's pizza. I could literally eat pizza for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Heck, if I was on death row and they asked me what my final meal would be, it could be pizza. But there's definitely a problem with eating that much pizza. It's a high-calorie food. It contains next to no protein, and if you're trying to lose weight and build muscle, it's definitely not ideal, which is exactly why I recommend you eat this pizza I'm about to show you instead of calling Pizza Hut down the street, ordering 7,000 calories, and then not tipping. This entire pizza is under 550 calories. We're getting over 40 grams of protein, and the best part is it's absolutely delicious, and anybody watching can make it. If you have my cookbook, this recipe's been updated and added. If you don't, pay attention because I'm about to show you. Come on. All right, folks, we're gonna be making our own dough. We're gonna need a food scale and a mixing bowl. We're gonna start with the dry ingredients, the first being self-rising flour. We're gonna need 60 grams of this. Make sure you buy self-rising, or if not, your dough's not gonna form, AKA it'll be pretty limp. Now make sure you clean up any white flour if you spill it, because that's a tough one to explain to the cops. After that, we need 8 grams of coconut flour. This is gonna help give us some volume without using regular flour, less calories, we get some fiber, and you won't even taste it. Now we'll follow that up with 8 grams of nutritional yeast, which you're gonna find in the same place you find the coconut flour, in the baking aisle. This is also gonna help bulk up our crust, give it more volume, more protein, and more fiber without all those pesky butt-gusting carbs. Now we got the simple stuff, a little Italian seasoning. Use as much or as little as you want. A little bit of onion powder, and then a little bit of salt. You can skip this if you want, but a little salt never hurt nobody. It's all those dang pesky gut-busting carbs. Now we'll just use our spoon, go ahead and mix everything together, and once it looks uniform, we're ready for the wet ingredients. All right. Now we just need 130 grams of plain, non-fat Greek yogurt. Nice little dollop right there in the middle. And then last but not least, 65 grams of liquid egg whites. Just be careful you don't put too much. You can ruin the recipe at a crucial moment. Perfect. Now we just go in and start mixing everything together. And once it looks like this, we're in business. Now we just need a piece of parchment paper and a baking pan, and we will spoon our dough mixture right in the middle. And all we're gonna do now is start from the middle, work our way out. We're gonna start shaping this into our crust. You definitely wanna use a spoon, don't use your hands. Way too sticky for that. We need a spoon at this point. If you're kind of wondering the technique here, you ever seen the Karate Kid, wax on, wax off? Well, we're essentially just waxing on over and over again, slowly pushing to the outside. More of an offensive combination, not defensive. And if you follow the circle method correctly, it'll actually leave a thicker little circle on the outside, which is perfect for the crust. So if yours looks like this, then you're on the right track. And now all we're gonna do is toss this in the oven at 450 degrees until it's golden brown. And how long that takes really depends on how thick you made your crust. How big did you make it? Good rule of thumb to follow is once she's golden brown, you're good to go to town. And with that size of crust, about 8 to 10 minutes should be good to go. So we do have a little bit to wait, but I promise you it's worth it. While we're waiting, I want to give a big shout out to everybody that supported the Anabar Labor Day sale. Thank you. It's one of the biggest sales we've ever done. You guys really showed up, and just know I appreciate each and every one of you. Every single order should be shipped out no later than tomorrow. They're gonna get to you quick. And if you still haven't tried the world's best tasting protein bar, the Anabar, you can always visit theanabar.com. My code RJF10 will save you money. We're in a ton of retailers. We're on Amazon. We're taking over the planet. And I promise if you try it, it really is the world's best tasting protein bar. So thank you guys once again. Now, I need to keep an eye on this crust. And check this out, guys. This is literally the perfect pizza crust. Lower calorie, lower carb, higher protein, higher fiber, literally everything we need. Now, all that we have left to do is add the toppings. We're gonna need 110 grams of a low calorie, low fat pizza sauce. Now, it's probably not gonna say any of those on the label, but as long as you make sure it's less than 40 calories per serving, you'll know you're on the right track. Now, we're just gonna go in, tuck it up to the edges, leave a little bit of that crust peeking out. And finally, for the cheese, we need 46 grams of part skim mozzarella. Now I'm using Tillamook brand. I don't know if you can see this. It's a little thicker. I think they call that a farm style cut. I feel like it melts a little better. We'll go with whatever you can find. If you really want to drop the calories, go ahead and use fat-free cheese like I've used a ton of times. But for me, I feel like when you're making a pizza, especially right now that I'm shredding, this right here tastes the closest to authentic with a similar melt with only adding a few more calories. Go ahead, give this a nice little spread, and bingo, she's a beauty. And all that's left to do, folks, back in the oven, 450 degrees, anywhere from 5 to 10 minutes, depending on how melted you want your cheese. Keep an eye on it. Once it's bubbling, you'll know you're in business. I'll see y'all here in a sec. take a look at that. Looks like we just pulled it out of a brick oven. We just need to get her sliced. Look at that. That is perfection. We got the brown crust, the seasoned crust. We got the melted cheese starting to brown a little bit, and the smells coming off this thing are phenomenal. Literally perfect. Now, if this recipe looked easy to make to you and you're interested in more low calorie, higher protein, perfect for your diet, weight loss recipes, then hit the link in my description to pick up a copy of the RGF Anabolic Cookbook. Over 350 pages, breakfast, lunch, dinner, dessert, and every time I drop a new recipe like this pizza, it gets added to the book for free. I know if you follow us in here, you'll see results no matter what. You just gotta do it. Hit that link down below to check it out. Nothing better on a rainy day than some pizza. 3, 2, 1. Oh my God. I'm cutting right now, shredding. I had to hold my hunger to get to this point, but God, it was worth it. Lord have mercy. You gotta try this thing. You gotta. It'd be a shame if you didn't. Out of all the pizzas I've made on the channel, the homemade crust, this one right here, probably my favorite. It's recipes like this that get me through these diets. If I had to eat chicken, rice, and broccoli every day, you might as well start looking for the plot of land because I need to be buried soon. It'd probably kill me. Anybody got to deal on some land? But seriously though, stuff like this is what keeps me sane, keeps me sexy, keeps me on point. Right? When you don't deprive yourself, you just make the foods you love, you make better versions. This is the reward. You love what you eat, you get results all at the same time. Final bite. Thanks for coming along for the ride. That's so good. Wow, that 10 out of 10, no questions asked. Now for the entire pizza, the entire thing, only 549 calories, 11 grams of fat, 43 grams of protein, 74 grams of carbs, but 9 grams of that is fiber. 549 calories for that entire pizza is insane. Super filling, the perfect balance of macros. We're getting in our fiber, easy peasy lemon squeezy, guys. If you want a pizza and you want to lose weight, this is the one you should be eating. It really is that simple. Appreciate y'all for stopping by the channel. If you enjoyed this video, thumbs up button and subscribe. If you're not subscribed, we got tons of great recipe, weight loss, diet hacks, foods, meal plan videos coming very soon. If you ever like the snazzy threads I'm wearing, head to toe, youngandlay.com, code RGF will save you money. And finally, if you want me to make you a meal plan, break it down, I'm a personal trainer. I'll send you a questionnaire, fill it out. I'll build you a custom diet plan based on your unique needs, stats, and everything else. Visit RemingtonJamesFitness.com. That's it, folks. Grab the cookbook. And until next time, ladies and gentlemen, I'll see every one of you at the next video. See you guys. Clean plate, baby. Clean plate. We gone.